What a roller coaster, eh? Hamza Igamani bags the perfect hat-trick, left foot header, right foot, and we're all thinking it's a done deal. But Hibs only go and nick a late one to make it 3-3 at Easter Road, gutted. What a performance from the lad. He's just stamped his name on this season in bold. Now, while we're catching our breath from that madness, let's talk about the big stories rocking Rangers right now. There's fresh talk of Cerny heading out in January, and West Brom are sniffing around Adam Devine. Napoli's transfer moves could be handing us a big boost, and the ever-divisive Ryan Kent might be on his way back. Do we want him, or is it too late for a reunion? Plenty to chew over tonight, Rangers fans, so stick around. We've got a lot to discuss, and you won't want to miss it. So it seems Villarreal are sniffing around Cerny, with their gaffer Marcelino singing his praises as if he's the missing piece of their La Liga puzzle. Apparently, they reckon he's got the European experience to slot right into their squad. Fair enough. They've clearly been watching his performances for Rangers, where the lad's been smashing it with 10 goals and 6 assists across all competitions. Not bad for a player on loan, eh? Now, the problem is this. Cerny's on a year-long loan from Wolfsburg, but the Bundesliga lot can still try to cash in on him this month. Classic January nonsense, isn't it? But here's the kicker. Any move would need Rangers to give the nod, and let's be honest, that's about as likely as Celtic fans singing, "Follow, follow." Cerny's become a crucial player for Clement's squad, especially in what's already been a bit of a car crash of a season. Lose him now and it could go from bad to downright embarrassing. You'd hope the board sees sense and holds their ground till the summer, at least. After that, the big question is whether Rangers can make the deal permanent. That's another kettle of fish altogether. But for now, keeping him in the squad has to be priority number one. Here's one to stir the pot for the fans. If selling Cerny in January brought in enough cash to sign 2 or 3 solid players, would you take the deal or fight tooth and nail to keep him till summer? Let the debate begin. It looks like young Adam Devine's days at Rangers could be numbered, with West Brom sniffing around for a so-called bargain deal. Alan Nixon's got the inside scoop, claiming the 21-year-old isn't in Philippe Clement's plans. And let's be honest, Clement's probably looking to shake things up and trim the fat after that Old Firm win bought him some breathing room. If Devine's only been running about for Rangers B in the Challenge Cup this season, it's not exactly a glowing endorsement for his future at Rangers, is it? Devine's contract is ticking down. It's up in the summer, so Rangers might be tempted to cash in now rather than lose him for nothing. And who can blame the lad if he fancies a move? He'd likely get more first-team action at West Brom, even if he's only there to bolster their squad. Darnell Furlong's got the right-back spot nailed down at the Hawthorns, but at least Devine wouldn't be stuck in limbo like he is here. Still, you've got to wonder if letting him go is the right move. He's just 21, Glaswegian, and has had a decent enough loan at Motherwell in the past. Is Clement making a mistake not giving him a proper shot, or is this just the cold reality of football? You either take your chance or get shipped off. So here's the kicker for you. Are Rangers failing their young talent by letting players like Devine slip away, or is it simply survival of the fittest? Let the debate rage on. Well, that's a bit of a result for Rangers, isn't it? Fiorentina have seemingly set their sights on Napoli's Michael Foloruncio instead of Ianis Hagi, and that's music to the ears of anyone in blue. After all, Hagi's been nothing short of a revelation since Philippe Clement gave him another shot. From being stuck in the reserves with one foot halfway out the door to becoming one of the first names on the team sheet, that's the kind of redemption story you love to see. Haji's stats tell the tale. Despite starting just 6 Premiership games, he's already second only to Tavernier in assists. And let's not forget his glorious opening goal in the Old Firm demolition job at Rangers, setting the tone for that 3-0 masterclass. Clement's faith in the lad has been repaid in spades, and letting him go now would feel like chucking your lottery ticket in the bin before the numbers are drawn. Now, with Fiorentina moving for Fiorentina, it seems the Italian door has quietly creaked shut. Good thing too, Hagi's last spell in Serie A with La Viola wasn't exactly one for the scrapbook. Sure, his contract situation is still a bit of a worry, with it running down in the summer after next, but this gives Rangers some breathing room to tie him down or figure out their next steps. Here's one for you. With Haji proving his worth again, should Rangers build the team around him as the creative heartbeat, or is there still a risk he's a luxury player who blows hot and cold? Let's hear what you think. The saga of Jose Cifuentes, yet another Rangers signing that promised much and delivered, well, not a lot. It seems the Ecuadorian midfielder, currently on loan at Aris in Greece, has failed to convince them to splash out the £4 million it would take to make the move permanent. Can't say that's a shocker, really. A goal on his debut might have given Aris fans hope, but a lack of consistency and that little matter of being fined for turning up late to training probably hasn't helped his case. So now what? Aris might haggle to bring the price down, but with a new manager in charge, they're clearly not chomping at the bit to keep him. That leaves Rangers with the prospect of welcoming him back in the summer or trying to offload him elsewhere. Let's not forget, Rangers paid £1.7 million to bring him in from LAFC last August, only for him to make a grand total of 9 Premiership appearances before being shuffled off to Brazil. Not exactly value for money, eh? And the timing couldn't be worse, what with Clement needing to raise funds in this window to strengthen the squad. If nobody's buying, Rangers are stuck footing the bill for a player who, let's be honest, hasn't made much of a case for a second chance at Ibrox. So here's the juicy question for the fans. Should Clement try to rehabilitate Cifuentes and find a role for him, or is he just another expensive flop Rangers need to cut loose as soon as possible? Let's have it, folks. Ryan Kent, the one-time golden boy who left Rangers dreaming of bigger things, only to end up stumbling through Turkish football and now floating about without a club. And here we are with the rumour mill churning away about a potential return to Rangers. Romantic maybe, but is it wise? Let's have a proper look. When Kent first landed at Rangers, he was dynamite, pace, flair, goals and assists. That unplayable Europa League run in 2022 had us all believing he could walk on water, but the fairy tale fizzled out, didn't it? His final season was underwhelming, and his head seemed anywhere but Rangers. And since then, a woeful stint at Fenerbahce, released by Jose Mourinho, and stats that make you wince. 3 goal contributions in 18 games, struggling to dribble past a cone, and barely creating anything in Turkey or Europe. Let's not forget the Boyd comparison here either. Chris Boyd's return was supposed to be a masterstroke, but turned out to be more of a nostalgia trip that did neither him nor Rangers any favors. Bringing Kent back could risk the same outcome, a player living off past glories rather than genuinely lifting the squad. And look at who we've already got fighting for spots on the left flank. Bajrami, Haji, Igamane, plus Rabbi Matondo and Oscar Cortez nearing returns. Do we really need another name in the mix, especially one who might not even crack the starting sing? Here's the spicy one for the fans. Should Rangers roll the dice on a free Ryan Kent for sentiment's sake, or is this a Boyd 2.0 waiting to happen? Let's hear your verdict. If you haven't seen yesterday's video yet, you're missing out. Explosive news about Rangers that'll leave every fan stunned. Go check it out now.